your unwavering commitment to protecting persecuted Christians and advancing religious liberty is inspiring. As a co-chair of the Congressional Caucus on Religious Freedom, I believe religious liberty is not simply an American value, it is a universal human right bestowed by God Himself. It is the foundation upon which free societies are built. And when that freedom is threatened anywhere, freedom everywhere is weakened. That's why the caucus has hosted briefings and taken legislative action to raise awareness for religious minorities throughout the world, especially Christian communities in the Middle East, including Coptic Christians in Egypt. Copts have faced violence, discrimination, and barriers to fully participating in society because of their faith, even though Copts are native to Egypt. Their presence traces back 2,000 years, nearly 2,000 years, to St. Mark and the earliest days of Christianity. We cannot stay silent while churches are attacked, families are intimidated, and innocent people live in fear. Furthermore, the U.S. cannot stand silent as Egyptian authorities continue to degrade the legal and spiritual status of holy sites such as St. Catherine's Monastery and the Holy Family Trail, and turned them into money-making ventures for the particular Egyptian government. The religious autonomy and cultural heritage of these precious Christian sites must be preserved for future generations. I'm grateful that Coptic Solidarity has unveiled CoptWatch, a platform to document anti-Coptic hostility in Egypt. This platform will be a useful and credible tool to entities like our International Religious Freedom Caucus here in Washington, as well as for the Coptic diaspora. I see the stakes of this work every time I return home. I've sat in the pews of St. George Coptic Orthodox Church in Tampa and St. Mary's and St. Verena in Clearwater, Florida. I know these communities, not just as a representative, also went to the church in Newport Richey, Florida as well, but I know them as someone who shares the Orthodox faith. I cherish their friendship and lean on them for advice and counsel. So friends, we must continue shining a light on the suffering of Coptic Christians and ensure the international community does not look away. When you speak out, when you educate your communities, and when you refuse to allow these stories to be forgotten, you become a voice for those who often feel they have none. We must act now, folks. Not tomorrow, not next year, but now. The Coptic community has waited long enough. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak to you tonight. Thank you for your advocacy, your courage, and your leadership.